How's it going? How's it going? Welcome to the stream. How you doing today? Everybody doing good? Hi Mia Katie. Hi Danielle and Nutella. Alrighty, here we are. Yo, Kez, thank you for the 25 months of Tier 1, dude. Might have to go to Twitchcon Europe next year. It's gonna be in Berlin next year. I can't wait. It's gonna be so fun. Alright, let's go to sleep on the beach. Hi, little cow. Alrighty. Okay, let's see here. How we all doing? First stream. I love Mario. Welcome to the stream, dude. I love your content. Thank you, Mia Katie. Thank you. How you guys doing? How you guys doing today? Give me a scale of 1 to 10. How you doing? You look like you need a bath? I mean, I haven't had my shower yet today, so I might be a little crusty, but it's kind of rude. I feel like I look fine. Pretty sure I look fine, dude. You met Mole and Soko at TwitchCon? Benjamin, it was nice meeting you, dude. Mulberry and Soko are my goats. It's a 6? You guys are saying it's a 6 today? What art class did you major in? I majored in animation, specifically, was my concentration. Sorry for not being here the last couple times. No worries, Otigo. Thank you for being here now. Chief Running Mouth! Oh, dude, you're here! Thank you for the tier 1. Hey, Mog, sorry I've been missing your streams. Been stupid busy with work. Dude, I understand. I'm just happy you're here, man. I missed you in the chat, dude. One of my favorite chatters. Alright, guys. Today we're going to be doing some dirt digging. If you haven't seen, I've been taking down this mountain. I kind of want to continue taking down this mountain at the start of today's stream. I've been getting rid of this scaffolding of this mountain finally. We are going to build it very soon, so the scaffolding no longer needs to be here really, because the way that I used to build these mountains is I would do them just by hand in survival. Now that's no longer the case, and so the scaffolding is actually just going to get in our way. Not going to be super helpful. Yeah, let's do this first. Let me know if the music's too loud for you guys. I love every time you do something, it's weird doing it, not I'm doing it. It's fantastic. I know, I just talk about my world as a we, always. I don't know when I got in the habit of doing that, but it's just something I do. I guess it is me doing it, but I don't know. You guys are here with me. You guys are along for the ride. Bro, I didn't know I had to reserve the meet and greet at TwitchCon. Hopefully you still got to see me. I walked around the TwitchCon hall quite a lot. It's a little loud? Okay, we can turn it down a little bit. Thank you for the prime, Mr. Mooferson. Thank you so much for the prime, dude. How's that? Music a little better now? Greetings from Finland. What's going on in Finland, man? That's better? Okay, great. Great. Thank you, guys. It's hard for me to tell on my end how loud the music is for you guys, so appreciate it. But yeah, TwitchCon was a lot of fun, guys. I guess we should start the story time, huh? You look like a very talented homeless banjo player. Well, thank you. It's very specific. How long has that wireframing been up for? This wireframing's been up for like 4 years. It's been up since like 2020. So we're finally taking this down. But yeah, guys, so TwitchCon. we should talk about TwitchCon. If you guys didn't know, this last weekend was TwitchCon Rotterdam, and the reason it was extra exciting was because Mojang kind of took over the convention and turned it into like basically a Minecon. They have not done Minecon officially since like, I want to say like 2016 or something was the last one. So it's been many, many years since they did like a live in-person Minecon. And it seems like Mojang was basically doing a test run to see like, should we bring this back? Is this something that we want to do again? And so they kind of took over TwitchCon. TwitchCon was basically just Minecon. It was pretty crazy. They had like a giant Minecraft like part of the section of the convention that was all just like Minecraft themed and had tons of like Minecraft activities. You could get the new cape. You could do Minecraft meet and greets. And then a lot of the programming as well, a lot of the big shows, there was like MCC, there was the Crafties, there was Minecraft Live. So basically TwitchCon was essentially just a Minecon, which was really cool. If you guys didn't know, I went to Minecon in 2013 in Orlando, so it was kind of a blast from the past for me. It was funny, I hung out with Doc M77 a little bit over the weekend, and I had actually met him when I was like 16 at Minecon 2013. We had met, they had shut down Universal Studios, and I met him sitting in Harry Potter land. Like, Harry Potter World had just, like, come out a few years earlier. So I was, like, I was sitting, like, outside of Hogwarts just talking to Doc M77 as a 16-year-old teenager. And now, you know, like, 14 years later, I got to hang out with him again at TwitchCon Rotterdam. So that was really surreal. That was pretty cool. What's up, Coolman? How's it going? I got the cape. I also got the cape. I got a bunch of cape codes. Might have to do a little giveaway for you guys, because I got some extra cape codes. I don't know what to do with them. I got to figure out when I got to redeem them by or what, how it works. So maybe we'll do a little giveaway for y'all. That would be kind of fun. New haircut? My hair's been short for a little while now. My hair's been short for a minute. Probably like a month. Okay. Let's kill another one of these. Excited to see you back from TwitchCon. I hope it went well. It went great. It went great. It was really fun. Can you do a 10 days video again? I definitely want to do another something like that. Do you have any good advice on how to get into a chill building community? There's a lot of little smaller chill building communities. I think it's just about reaching out to people. If you ever see a builder that you really like, just reach out and see if they're down to chat. That's kind of how it is. It's kind of how it's been for me, at least. You just got to put yourself out there. There was a lot of putting myself out there at TwitchCon as well. Just talking to random people, being extroverted. I think that's how networking works for the most part. But yeah, TwitchCon stories. Where do I even start, man? It was a long flight. It was a 10-hour flight from Seattle to Amsterdam. I flew economy. I didn't want to shell out for the business class seat, so not the most comfortable flight. But I will say, on the way out to Amsterdam, there was no one next to me. I was like, it's one of those configurations on the plane. You know, it's like a bit of a bigger plane, right? So it's one of those 2-4-2 configurations. You know what I'm talking about? Where it's like, okay, we got 2 seats here, 4 seats here, and then 2 seats here. So both on the way there and on the way back, I was in this seat, which is D, because it's like A, B, C, D. So I was in D on both the way there and the way back. On the way there was someone sitting right here, but there was no one sitting right here. So I got to spread out and just kind of like take over these 2 seats. On the way back, there was someone sitting here and here, but no one sitting here. And the guy next to me, I thought for sure he was gonna like spread out, take over this seat, right? He just didn't. So eventually, by the very end of the flight, I was just like, all right, if you're not gonna do it, I'm gonna do it. And I just like stashed my backpack under this seat instead, so I had more legroom. But yeah, that was the flight out. Pretty comfortable flight, but the issue was the night before, I wanted to get that 10-day video done, right? So I basically pulled an all-nighter to get that 10-day video done before the flight to Amsterdam. And usually that works out really well before a long flight, because if I like pull an all-nighter, I'm so tired, I just like sleep the whole plane ride. But this time it backfired super hard. I got like so tired that I couldn't actually sleep on the plane. It was pretty miserable. Like, I had that thing going on where you're so tired, but your brain can't go to sleep, but your body's falling asleep. So like my arms and legs were like all tingly. It's kind of like a feeling of like your skin's crawling. Like your body's like falling asleep, but your mind's still very awake. It's a really uncomfortable feeling. So I was all fidgety and agitated the whole 10-hour flight there. At least you get a hot meal though. That's always nice. That's always nice. And then on the way back, I also didn't really sleep. I mean, on the way back, it was like in the middle of the day, so it made sense that I couldn't sleep. But usually I'm a lot better about sleeping on flights, guys. It was very unusual. Like, I think maybe this is just part of getting older, that I can't sleep on planes anymore. I'm worried that this is like the new normal, because for me in my life before now, usually I can just sleep wherever, man. I can get on a plane and just sleep through the whole flight, and it's easy. Lately, though, just have not been able to get to sleep on planes. So, like I said, I don't know if that's part of getting older or what, but I don't like it. I don't like it at all. But so, yeah, got to Amsterdam. So I pull an all-nighter. I take a 10-hour flight to Amsterdam. I take the intercity direct train to get to Rotterdam. And the first thing I do, I haven't slept in like 40 hours. And the first thing I do at the Rotterdam Central train station is sign up for karaoke. They're doing karaoke in the middle of the train station. I was like, I gotta hit this. It's just Jack89. Thank you for the prime, dude. And so yeah, I signed up for the karaoke. I did Don't Stop Me Now by Queen. I'm in a totally new country. I've never been to the Netherlands before. I go up on stage. I just start belting out Don't Stop Me Now by Queen. Don't stop me now. I'm having such a good time. I'm having a ball. And I'm like belting it out at the top of my lungs. And people are like taking out their phones and starting to record me. Like, I'm really just going for it. Afterwards, I just crash so hard. I finish my karaoke. I get on the train to go to my hotel in Rotterdam, and I just like pass out. Almost missed my stop on the train because I just fell asleep so hard. So that was fun. That was pretty silly. You're seriously gonna be the cool dad? I hope so. I want to be a cool dad. It's not so far away now, guys. I gotta start thinking about fatherhood. I'm getting to that age, man. God, I can't believe I'm 30, man. I can't believe I'm about to be 30. Mog, don't say that. Wyra, it was cool meeting you, dog. Wyra and I were staying in the same hotel, funny enough, so we ran into each other quite a bit in the hotel lobby. But the first night, so what happened was, you got partnered day after TwitchCon? Oh, that's so funny. So what happened to me was, originally, I was not going to come. I was going to come only for the first day of TwitchCon. Like, that was the day I was going to get to Rotterdam. But then Minecraft invited me to a special creator summit where they were going to show us sneak peeks of the game, get our feedback on stuff, all sorts of really, really cool stuff like that. But the problem was it was the day before TwitchCon. And so I needed to extend my stay. I needed to come 2 days early in order to make it in time for the Influencer Summit, right? Because it was early in the morning. And so I ended up extending my flight 2 days earlier. And so I went and tried to extend my hotel as well. Turns out they didn't have any rooms. It was booked up. So I couldn't get the same hotel, basically, that I was going to be staying in for the rest of the trip for the first night that I was there. So instead, I had to book a separate hotel for the first night and then stay in the other hotel the rest of the nights, right? So the first hotel I booked for just the first night was called the SS Rotterdam. And it's straight up like an ocean liner, like a 1900s ocean liner, luxury ocean liner that they turned into a hotel. It's just like docked in the bay. Very, very bizarre experience. It reminded me so much. I took some Disney cruises as a kid. It reminded me so much of getting on the Disney cruise. You go down this like gangway, I guess you'd call it. What's going on? Hey Mog, I'm the person who did what now? I'm the person who made the straw bed model inspired by your sketch. Oh dude, that's so awesome, Spud. Oh yeah, you were indeed the person. I recognize your username from the Phoenix SC Discord. I ended up making my own model for my short today about the straw bed. But we'll get to the straw bed stuff. But yeah, anyways, stayed on an ocean liner called the SS Rotterdam for the first night of the trip, which was cool. Was really cool. I got lots of cool footage of this ocean liner. A lot of cool like rooms with like really fancy mid-century modern furniture and stuff like that. The only issue was because it's an old ocean liner, no air conditioning, no thermostats on the walls of the hotel. And oh my God, it was hot in Rotterdam, dude. It was like 80 degrees, bro. And I guess like, yeah, 27 Celsius for all you freaks out there. And my God, holy moly, I did not sleep well. I sweat the bed, dude. I legit sweat the bed. It was so bad. What's up, Soko? High of 29 Celsius. It was hot. Yeah, it was really hot. Very unseasonal for this time of year. Little hotter than it should be, I think, end of May in Rotterdam. But, did they have fans? They did not have fans. So, it was pretty bad. I sweat the bed. I did not sleep well at all. Like, not even a little bit. I think I got, like, maybe 5 hours of sleep. So, this is after, like, my crazy all-nighter and a 10-hour flight. So, I'm hurting. You know what I mean? But I wake up the morning of this cruise, or the morning I stayed on this ocean liner. I wake up. I got to check out of the ocean liner. Then I have to go all the way across town to the convention center to try to pick up my badge for Twitchcon. And then go across town again, check into a new hotel, and then go across town again to this Minecraft Influencer Summit. So I'm running around like a chicken with my head cut off this morning. And so I wake up at like 7 a.m. I take a shower because I'm sweaty as hell. Then I pack up all my stuff. Never even got to like really unpack because I knew I was going to have to check out the next morning anyways. Pack up all my stuff, make my way across town to the convention center and try to pick up my badge, right? They're like so confused when I get there. They have my wristband, but they don't have my badge. Somehow I never got my TwitchCon badge. The whole weekend, no one had my badge. They couldn't tell me what was going on. Turns out the whole weekend, I had the highest level of access at TwitchCon. I was like a purple member or something like that. I can't remember what they call it, but I was like a VIP Twitch guy. So I could make it into like the VIP lounge where like only the top dogs get invited in there. But I had no idea. So the whole weekend, I'm like chilling in the public spaces. I'm just chilling out in the open, getting swarmed by people and stuff like that. And then I find out that on the very last day of the convention that I had access to like this exclusive VIP lounge. Apparently I'm like a top dog at Twitch and I had no idea. So this partner lounge, this purple partner lounge had like free food, delicious lunches, like free shuttles to and from the convention, all these perks. Yep, I had no idea until the very last day. I went to tap into somewhere with my wristband. And instead of turning green, everybody else's were turning green. Mine turned purple. I was like, I wonder what that means. Someone goes, are you sure you're not like in the purple lounge? So I was like, I guess I'll go try. Sure enough, I just get right in. I walk right in. I'm like, are you kidding me? This whole time I've been like a VIP Twitch guy? Ugh. So yeah. Somehow the whole weekend I had like crazy access and I never even knew. But it was a big ego boost. That made me feel pretty cool that I had the purple access or whatever. Because I don't even know how you get that. I think you gotta be someone important. I don't know why they decided to give it to me. But so yeah, back to that morning of the Influencer Summit, right? So like I try to pick up my badge, that fails. But I have my wristband at least. And then so after that, I have all my stuff on me, and I go to my new hotel, but it's only like 9 a.m. or it's like 8:30 at this point. So I just drop off my bags at the new hotel and then go off to this Minecraft Influencer Summit. And this was basically like an all-day event where we just like hung out with Mojang. It was like maybe like 25 creators, like 25 of the biggest Minecraft creators. And we all went and hung out with Mojang for the day and gave feedback on stuff. So they showed us the new like drop ahead of time that you guys have all seen now at Minecraft Live. So that was really cool. We also got some sneak peeks at some other stuff they're working on, but unfortunately I think it's all under embargo right now, meaning I can't talk about it yet. I think I'm allowed to tell you guys about it on like June 7th or something. What we actually looked at in terms of other stuff, but for now I'm not allowed to say. I love that Mojang is working so close with creators right now. Me too, man. Me too. I think like I got in a conversation on Twitter where people were like, you know, why are they like giving creators all this access, blah blah blah, this is really bad, blah blah blah, this is really bad, I'm so jealous, why aren't I a big creator, wah wah wah. And I don't know, my take is just kind of like, look, like I know I'm super biased because this obviously benefits me a ton as a big creator, like getting this access and stuff like that, but from my perspective, like before they just weren't really transparent with anybody. Now at least they're being transparent and very open and direct with creators. And I think that's a really big step in the right direction. Now, some people are like, that's not good enough. They need to do even better than that and be just open and transparent with everybody. And it's like, I get that, and I think they're working towards that, but this is undoubtedly a step in the right direction. I think my theory is like, they got burned really bad during the whole Birch Forest Firefly era, where they showed a lot of features ahead of time, like archaeology, birch forests, fireflies. They got a little too ahead of themselves and showed stuff before it was ready to be showed. And then the community really reacted poorly to that, and they got like super burned, right? So then I think Mojang started being really cautious, only showing features that were like 100% done, only showing stuff that's like ready to go in the game, right? But the problem with that is that if they only show stuff that's 100% done, then it feels like our feedback doesn't make a difference. It feels like they don't actually care what feedback we have for any new features, because by the time they show us the features, they're already pretty much 100% done. They're ready to go into the game, right? And so I think now the pendulum is swinging back a little bit to where Mojang is starting to get a little more comfortable showing us stuff ahead of time again. But we can't burn them. We have to like let them cautiously start to show us stuff a little earlier again. Let them get comfortable again. And we have to not like punish them for this, or else they're just gonna go back into their shell, right? I'm picturing Mojang as like a wild animal, like a scared little turtle. And like if we move too fast, if we make any sudden movements, the turtle's just gonna go right back into its shell, right? But the turtle right now is starting to trust us again. It's starting to cautiously poke its head out. So if we're chill, and if we give the turtle some nice little lettuce to munch on, and we're nice to it, maybe we actually have something here. We have a chance to get this turtle out of its shell a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You forgot to ping the Discord server about the stream? Oh, right you are. Let me go ahead and ping that. Thank you. Just wanted to swing by and say thank you so much for sending your build over. Of course, Penguin. So sorry about the wait, dude. With TwitchCon and everything, I was just so discombobulated. Did not mean to make you wait for that. What are your thoughts on the new wood type? Dude, I love it. Upon first look, I saw it and I was like, oh, that's way too close to pale wood. But I actually got to playtest these features On the Minecraft Influencer Summit Day, I played with the straw bed, I played with the shelf mushrooms, I played with the new leaves, everything, the poplar wood. When you actually see the poplar wood in game, it is very much a light gray. Like, you guys know how we're having a wood type for each color, right? Let me find my photo. I've got a photo that I always. In fact, I probably need to tweet this today because it's relevant again. But this is my typical graphic. It's a little outdated that I always use. So, you know, if we go through, like, these are all the wood colors, right? We now have white, which is pale oak, and we have light gray, which is poplar. So at this point, we're really only missing the greens, dark gray, the blues, and purple. Those are the only wood colors we're missing at this point. I love the new poplar wood. The light gray works really well. In the trailer for the Minecraft Live, I think it looked really close to pale oak. I think that's partially because of vibrant visuals. In game, without vibrant visuals on, it looks very different from pale oak. Trust me. It actually looks like a totally different color. So it's much more of a light gray. Trust me. So I actually think it's a goated wood color. Poplar is going to be really, really awesome. How was your meet and greet? The meet and greet was amazing. I'm still getting there. I'm gonna go through the whole weekend chronologically if I can. So yeah, on the Minecraft Influencer Summit, we gave feedback on all the new features, the poplar wood. I mean, by the way, this update's a dream come true for me. I've wanted an autumn biome update for so long, and the way they're doing it is so cool. I was always thinking like it would be a slow trickle, like we'd get orange wood, like we'd get a tree with orange leaves, then we'd get a tree with red leaves, then we'd get a tree with yellow leaves, like spread out. The fact that it's one tree with 3 different leaf colors is really, really, really cool. I love the way they're doing that. I think it's a really, really cool way to introduce all those different leaf colors without introducing a ton of new wood types or making us wait multiple updates to get them all. So I love the way they're doing that. Show them the backpack. Let me show you guys the backpack. Give me 1 second, guys. Give me 1 second. Hi, Miko. Oh, little Miko. Little buddy. Hi, little buddy. Oh, sweet little buddy. Dude, I don't know why my OBS scenes are so messed up, dude. It's so annoying. Anyways, let me show you guys. I got this backpack from Mojang. So, check it out. Orange leaf block backpack. Only 300 of these in the world were made. And guess which one I got. There's only 300 of these in the world. The tag tells you which one you got out of 300. Guess which one I got. I got 6-7. I got the 67th. I couldn't believe it. I literally could not believe it. I'll prove it. You guys are saying no. I'll literally prove it. Hopefully you guys can read this. 67 out of 300. How crazy is that? How wild is that, dude? Pretty insane. Pretty insane. So the thing about the Autumn Biome update was the morning of the Influencer Summit, I literally predicted that it would be orange leaves because one of the Mojang employees was wearing the backpack. And I'm looking at it, and it's like, okay, I know Mojang, it wouldn't just be a random abstract design, and I know it's not something already in the game. So then the blue straps were throwing me off. I was like, maybe it's like something nether, but like, there's no way we'd get a nether update. And I'm thinking about it, I'm like brainstorming, talking to other creators. Finally, I'm sitting next to Owen's Juice. And I have like a brain blast moment. I'm like, wait a minute. If there's no transparency on the leaves, it could be a leaf block. So I turned to Owen, I'm like, I think it's orange leaves. I think it's a leaf block. Sure enough, Mojang goes to show us all the new features, and they introduce the new autumn biome. I pop off, like in front of all of the Mojang employees. Like Agnes is the one showing us. I pop off. I'm like, I knew it. And they're like, how did you guess it? And I'm like, Anthony's backpack. And then I think I got Anthony in trouble because like, I don't think they expected anybody to guess it based on the backpack alone. Talk about your Indian audience. Do you know you're so famous here? Am I really? Am I really actually famous in India? That's crazy. Gwendolyn Bakes, thank you for the tier 1. Sorry, I missed that. Are you going to be able to get the new wood type and leaves? What do you think about it? When I play tested, I tried to get the new sapling from Wandy T and I couldn't get it. Now, I'm a little worried about that, but it would be really unusual for Wandy T not to get the new sapling. So I'm hoping it was just something they forgot. But one thing he did have was, I believe, the new shelf mushrooms. So that's really cool. Wandy T sells the new shelf mushrooms. I don't think he sells the new red shrub, which is the other new plant that they added. So you know how there's like bushes in the game now? They added like a red shrub, which is like a red version of the bush. And I don't think Wandy T sells that, but he did sell the shelf mushrooms, and I'm expecting that he'll probably sell the sapling, even though I couldn't get him to sell it to me. Either I was just getting extremely unlucky, or they just forgot and they'll add it eventually, which I think it's probably the latter. I'm pretty sure they probably just forgot to add it and they'll add it in. It would be very, very odd for him not to sell the sapling, because that would be the only sapling other than bamboo that he doesn't sell. And bamboo is more of an exception. Like, he even sells the propagule, so I think he would probably sell the new sapling. But yeah, playtesting it was super fun. The straw beds are amazing. If you didn't see my new short about them, check it out. So basically, what happened was Mojang wanted to show us the straw beds, but they're not sure if the straw beds will actually go in the 26.3 update, which is the one with this autumn biome. And so, the dappled forest, I believe, is what they're calling the biome. And so, what they did was they basically said us content creators could break the news of the straw bed to the community, instead of them doing it, which is really, really cool that they let us do that. The only issue was they only gave us one really, really blurry photo of us looking at a projector screen, as proof that the straw bed is real. And so I knew that that wouldn't be the best way to introduce the bed to the community. Like, people need like a visual, right? And so I decided to do my best drawing of the straw bed that I could. And I drew the straw bed in my sketchbook, and then I put that on Twitter. And my post on Twitter ended up getting a ton of likes. And now, if you go to the Minecraft wiki, let's see if it's still up. Minecraft wiki straw bed. Oh my god, it's still there. It's still there. Let's freaking go. If you go to the Minecraft wiki right now, you will see that my drawing is actually on there. That is so cool. That's the drawing I did in my sketchbook. Mr. ARG, or Mick ARG, thank you for the tier 1. I think the way you showed it was funny. Thank you. Yeah, so I got my drawing on the Minecraft wiki, which is pretty funny. This is like an artist's interpretation of what it might look like. But yeah, this was that really blurry photo. You could see me sitting right here. But yeah, we were all shown the straw bed right there. And it's super hard to tell what it looks like from this photo, but it basically looks exactly like my drawing. And then I made a new model of it in my short, but this is pretty close to what it looks like. Obviously it looks a lot better than that, but yeah, pretty cool. pretty cool that I'm actually on the Minecraft wiki, at least for now, until the official art comes out. I thought that was pretty insane. So, big W for Mogswamp. Getting my drawing on the Minecraft wiki. That was not on my bucket list. It's so cool you're on the Minecraft wiki. I agree. I think it's sick. They grow up so fast. I know, right? And then, yeah. Other things coming in the new update. We're getting wool slabs and stairs. That's amazing. Really, really excited for some of the new colors. One thing that I've been thinking about, guys, is dark gray wool slabs and stairs are going to be so great for super flat. Last night, I was working on a little building in creative mode. Let me show you guys what I was working on. One of the things that's really tough about super flat is deep slate and tough are both really rare in super flat. And so whenever I want to do a roof that's not black but has like a dark gray, it's really hard because I don't really want to use up my deep slate or my tough very often. And so one thing that I'm really excited to try is using the dark gray wool here with the stairs and slabs. Like, we could add dark gray wool stairs onto this roof now, and I think it would look really, really cool. This is the house I was working on last night. I was just working on a new house over here behind the greenhouse and stuff like that. So I was just designing another house. Hi, Eric. How are you? I'm good. How are you? This username was taken. Thank you for the 10. Appreciate the 10. But yeah, I was working on this this new little house, little medieval structure here. I think it's coming out pretty good. Still needs a little bit of work. The light blue is just a placeholder, by the way. But I was using blackstone for the roof, and I was just thinking, man, dark gray wool would look so good here. Like, it would give me that sort of gray that you can get from deep slate without having to use a ton of deep slate. So, anyways, I thought that would be pretty cool to try out. Pretty excited for that. The other thing is going to be like using green wool slabs as like let's just pretend that this is a green wool slab. We'll be able to do some nice grass half slabbing like that. So I can't wait to try out the green wool slabs and stairs as well. That'll be really cool. Mog, was Cam-Man at the Creator Summit? No, I did not see Cam-Man there. Why stairs and slabs of wool and not concrete? I think concretes are more realistic and useful. I don't know. I can't get in Mojang's head. I didn't expect them to do wool, terracotta, or concrete anytime soon, but I'm just happy about it because it's a lot more variety to the colors of stairs and slabs we have. Like, we have nothing green. When it comes to like slabs, like the closest green we have is probably wax weathered copper, but there's no like true green. It's all like teal kind of like, or like this gray green you get with the mossy, but it'll be really nice to have an actual green. That's going to be really, really cool. And yeah, there's a few other colors like that we've never really had before. That'll be cool to have, like a purple. We don't really have a purple. So all the new stairs and slabs are going to be super fun to mess with. We still have like no purple blocks. Well, we have purple slabs and stairs now, Crafty. So that's pretty hype. Are you excited for Lifesteal World? Yeah, I think it's going to be a fun time. Oh my goodness, should probably sleep. Why are you building in creative in your super flat world? I have a creative copy of my super flat world just for planning things out. I've already switched back into survival now, but that is a copy of my server that I keep on my creative server. Sorry, that's a copy of my world that I keep on my creative server, just for planning things, just for building. Alright, I think I'm gonna go ahead and destroy this little bit here as well. But yeah, so what else happened in Rotterdam? Astro Pirate, thank you for the Prime, dude. I kind of like the idea of biome-specific wandering traders. Ooh, that would be interesting. That would be very interesting. I have not checked out the dye machine you sent yet, Cap, just because I was traveling and stuff. I'll have to check it out. You should bump me on that today. But yeah, so Influencer Summit was awesome. Let's see. Is there anything else I can tell you about? They showed us the Minecraft Live stuff, secret stuff. I think everything else they showed us and told us about was secret. But it was nice to meet a few new Mojang employees. I don't know if you guys remember, there was like a new hire a little bit about, Katie Scott. I got to meet her. She's super cool, so it was really cool meeting her. Yeah, that was about it. It was an awesome time. And then once the Minecraft Influencer Summit was over, that's when we then went to, go check out the Minecraft, like, convention hall basically early because TwitchCon was opening the next day, so they wanted to basically give all the creators a chance to explore the like stage floor basically before all the people got there. So that was really fun. Got to go around and do all the little activities. That's when they gave us all the backpacks, so that was really cool. Nombre Generico, thank you for being a 22-month member. That is crazy, dude. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Does bro have Twitch? Yes, I am live on Twitch right now. If you're on YouTube, the top of the description should have the link to the Twitch, where I am horizontal as well. If you don't like the vertical streams on YouTube, you can always catch me horizontally on Twitch. Mog, how's the lag been on the server since you got rid of the lava cast? It's actually been better. A lot better. I think the lava cast was like a significant part of the lag, believe it or not. So the world's been running significantly better. There's still a little bit I need to do in terms of ripping out some old farms and stuff. But once I do that, I think it'll be running way better. Aw, Melon, thank you for the 5 tier 1s, dude. Holy moly. Let me put you in the yearbook for today. I don't think I have it on me, so let me go find it. I think I left it over at the build site for the Big Rock Bay area. Huge W for Melon in the chat. Thank you so much. Why do streamers priority Twitch over YouTube? Twitch for streamers is, I think, a much better experience. For the viewer, I think actually YouTube might even be better than Twitch, to be honest. There's the ads are less intrusive. You can rewind easier. YouTube as a viewer is great, but as a streamer, Twitch is a lot better, and it's mostly because of like the moderation tools and stuff that Twitch gives you. YouTube does not have a ton of great tools for moderating your chat or like controlling your stream. And so yeah, that would be the main reason I would say. Now, where did I put this book? Aha, here we go. And Aw Melon with another 5 gifties. Holy moly. Okay, hold up. Let me put you in here, Bodie. What am I saying? I just watched Point Break on the plane. I guess I got Bodie on the mind. Let's see. It is 6/4/2026. And then we'll just call it a dirt digging stream, right? Dirt digging stream. Okay, and then that was Aw Melon. And did you want a certain color, Aw Melon? I saw you and Mulberry at TwitchCon, by the way. That's so sick. That's so dope, dude. Mulberry's the GOAT. Nah, I was in my line with you in the Minecraft line. Oh, nice. Here, bam. All right, sweet. Yeah, I spent a lot of the weekend hanging out with Mulberry and Soko from Axiom and Flashback fame. Those two are like my buddies for life. Definitely gonna expect big things from the three of us in the future, man. We were making so many plans, and like I just think we're a really good trio because like, I have, like, the content creator perspective, the platform. Soko is, like, kind of a mover and shaker, organizer. networker extraordinaire. And then Mulberry is like maybe the most talented Minecraft programmer ever born, ever alive. So the three of us together, I think, can do really, really cool things for the Minecraft community. Nothing beats a 3 a.m. think sesh. No, for real. Do you have a redo for Salacia already planned? Not yet, not yet. Just a lot of ideas, but nothing actually planned out in creative mode yet. All right, let's see here. Full. And then we can fill this up as well. Okay. Dude, by the way, guys, the storage room. Deansy, thank you for the Prime. And Rowan, thank you for the tier 1. Dude, thank you so much. The new update looks pretty sick, low-key. Oh, dude, I think this is the drop I'm the most excited about. This drop has me so pumped, man. It's such a good drop. Like, the new structure looks sick. The shelf mushrooms are sick. The red bushes are sick. The new biome in general is sick. The new wood is sick. The fact that we're getting, like, all the wool stairs and slabs. Like, it's just a sick drop. The straw bed's really cool. I think it's definitely the best reveal of a drop we've had so far. And if they add even more on top of that, then it'll probably end up being the best drop so far, in my opinion. But that's just like my opinion, you know? Yeah, life with this new storage room, by the way, guys. This new storage room has changed my life. It's so amazing. It's so awesome. It's so goated. Real quick, I am going to dump a bunch more stuff in a shulker box just so we can fit it all in this chest. But basically, like, this is my new life now. Like, instead of just, like, having to do stuff with all this junk, I just throw it all in a giant shulker like this. And then I just throw the shulker in here and we're done. Like, this will all just get sorted everywhere. Everything will get sorted where it needs to go. It is genuinely life-changing. I know, like, it's, like, fancy talk to be like, oh, I'm gonna change my world forever in just 10 days like I did in my last video. But I actually think we might have done it. I actually think we might have pulled it off because we picked the one thing that would have the most impact on my day-to-day life in this world, which is this storage room. Like, already, it is changing the way I play in my world. It's crazy. It's crazy. Mog, do you have a donation page since Twitch takes a lot of the cut? I believe I do. If you just do donate, it'll bring up my Streamlabs tip page. And on there, like 95% of the money goes to me, directly to me. So you don't have to worry about Twitch taking a cut. Thank you for asking about that. Are you single? I am not single. I have been with my girlfriend for about 4 years. Top 1 or 2 drop for me easily. I wish they promoted the MC Live more. Yeah, it was like a little bit last minute for sure, but definitely like one of my favorite drops they've done easily. Okay. We are almost out of shovel durability on everything, so I feel like we should probably go heal up my shovels before we get digging. Let's get some more shulkers going. So yeah, Influencer Summit was sick. I went, explored the Minecraft like hall. I've got so many cool videos and stuff to show you guys. I don't know if I'll show you this stream or not, but yeah, very cool stuff. What did I do that night? Oh yeah, then it was like time for the Twitch, like Twitch partner party. But honestly, that was kind of lame. Like I hung out with like Ollie and Elle for a little bit. But it was kind of a weird vibe. So I left the Twitch partner party and then that's when I went to go meet up with Mulberry and Soko. Oh, yeah. I forgot to say, the night before, I think the night I got there was the POW party. POW Creations party. That was really, really fun. If you guys don't know POW Creations, that's like when I was on Rats SMP, that POW Creations are the people who run that. So they did like Cowboys SMP, Vampires SMP, Pirates, Rats 1 and 2. Excuse me. Patterson Shorts, thank you for the 2. Having a little bit of allergies today. I think just the pollen is out. I remember you saying you wanted to build an autumn biome, so I assume this will be great for you. No, I'm so excited about the autumn biome, dude. Oh my god, I'm so pumped. Yeah, the POW Creations party was amazing. We were on like this boat that was also a lighthouse. It was a lighthouse boat, and everybody was there. Like, dude, the weirdest part was like the CEO of Twitch was just chilling with all of us Minecraft creators. I was like, why are you here, bro? What is going on? It was very strange. But yeah, great time, great party, had a blast. Where am I going? You should ask Mojang about a woodcutter. You know, funny enough, that did come up when we were there. We did mention the woodcutter. They are very aware that it is a feature that people want. Don't worry about that. Whenever you mention something that a lot of people have already mentioned to them, they just do this smile. They always have this smile that they do. Like if you ever bring up the end dimension, they'll just smile. It's pretty funny. They definitely know what they're doing, man. I have a lot of faith in Mojang right now. I think like I feel the best about Mojang that I've felt in like so long, dude. They are like making all the right moves. I actually think like, dude, they're such a based company, man. They're gonna be around for so long. They're like they take the 50-year plan so seriously. Like they talked all about how like they're making plans in the company to be able to just do this for generations. Like I think like even Jeb and Agnes talked about like how seriously they take it, like the fact that they won't be able to be there forever, and eventually they're gonna have to pass the game on to the next generation, and like they need to start planning now. They need to do everything they can right now, so that years from now when they are ready to leave, like they've already taken the steps and built up the infrastructure to be able to pass this company and this game on to the next generation. And the fact that they're actually thinking about that stuff this far in advance is like, oh my god, it's so promising, man. It's so promising. I'm very, very happy with Mojang right now. I'm very confident about their strategy right now. They seem to really, really understand their community and understand like what the stakes of what they're doing. Yeah, no, I'm very pleased with them lately. So then the next day after the Influencer Summit was Twitchcon day 1. And so that was the day that there was like the big mid-offs thing. Tubbo and Corey Way ran this giant mid-offs live competition. I watched a lot of that. That was super duper fun. I also had my meet and greet, so that was exciting. Got to meet so many cool people, take so many pictures. Unfortunately, my meet and greet did get shuffled. The time and the place got changed, and so I was worried a lot of people who wanted to see me actually missed it and like got confused. And sure enough, the next day, a lot of people did find me around the con who were like, hey, I tried to catch you at the meet and greet, but I couldn't catch you yesterday, so I'm glad I saw you now. But it seemed like most of the people who wanted to meet me got to meet me, hopefully, for the most part. Yeah, I was there. That was confusing. Yeah, it was a little bit unfortunate, but it was because some of the other creators, their meet and greets were going long. And then some people had like a hard stop and I didn't, so we got shuffled around. But for the most part, I think I met everybody who wanted to meet me, and I got some really cool gifts that some of them are behind me in my little setup now. So if you gifted me a little something, it's probably sitting behind me somewhere. Sir Birdie, thank you for the tier 1. Will you stream Dungeons 2 when it comes out? Yeah, I'm sure I will do a little bit of Dungeons 2 on stream. Couldn't get to join the meet and greet, but we met anyways. It was awesome. I do remember meeting you, Eamon. It was cool. It was cool putting the name to the face. Very, very cool. So yeah, day one was really fun. They then did the Minecraft Live, the live show, and it was really cool. There were like reserved seats up front, so I got to sit with all the Mojang employees and feel really cool and important. So that was pretty fun. It was really cool. Also, the next day when they did the Crafties Award show, like seeing everybody get recognized was really, really special. Let's see. And now I want to win a crafty, dude. I want to win a crafty. Do you guys think I could get a crafty for having a 15-year-old world next year? Maybe when my world turns 15, they'll give me a crafty. You should play an MCC someday. So, I definitely want to play an MCC again. I have multiple times before. I even played an MCC live at Twitchcon San Diego 2 years ago. For Rotterdam, though, I think they were heavily prioritizing European creators because obviously it's in Rotterdam. So I was totally fine with sitting that one out just to give more European creators a chance to play. But definitely in San Diego, I'm going to try to get on the roster. We'll see. We'll see. Gemini Tay, my favorite European. Well, obviously they had some Americans in MCC, but I'm pretty sure most of the Americans they had were more famous than me. Like, it's Gemini Tay. Come on. Like, not only is she a hermit and a rock star, but also I think you know, there's no shortage of male creators, whereas there's a lot fewer female creators as well. So it's like I'm totally fine sitting out an MCC for the benefit of like more diversity and more European creators as well. I do not take it personally whatsoever. I'm also like not a good player either, so it's like not like I'm goated at MCC. Like I suck. I'm really, really bad. So it'd probably also help me get in if I was like a little better. But whoever's on my team, like basically, like they're screwed. You know what I mean? Like I'm pretty freaking bad at MCC, dude. But yeah. No, it was, dude, it was such a good time. Watching MCC was great too. That was the next day, and that was a super chill day because I didn't have my meet and greet or anything or like really any responsibilities that day. So I just kind of got to like chill and watch MCC. I actually sat next to Akko for that, and we like caught up. I didn't realize, so funny story, but Akko and I were in MCC Pride the first time I ever played in MCC. It was me, Scott, Super Eloise, and Akko. And I didn't actually know Akko that well. But turns out Akko's like chill as hell, like crazy cool. So we like super bonded, and I'm really hoping that Akko's like really cool and just like travels the world for a living full time. And so I'm really hoping that at some point in the future, Akko will be pulling through the Pacific Northwest and we'll get the chance to hang out IRL. I told Akko I can stay at my house whenever, so. Akko might be the most drippy streamer / YouTuber around. Crazy drip. Crazy amounts of drip. You're so right. Was it Akko who was wearing the crazy cool pants? I think it was. I think Soko. There was this crazy interaction where Soko recognized Akko's pants, and it was like some obscure niche like high fashion designer. It was Joshua Samuels. Was that it, Soko? It was crazy. Soko's just like, are those Joshua Samuels? And Akko's face was like, oh, he straight up pogged. He pogged like crazy when someone knew Joshua Samuels. I'm not cool enough to know these things, but it seemed like it was a really funny interaction. Do. My favorite MCC moment was when Tubbo broke his chair. Oh, that was hilarious. That was hilarious. But yeah, right after MCC was when I realized I had access to the Twitch Purple Lounge, because then I went upstairs and all the MCC people were going in there, and I was like, I might as well just try to tap in, and I just got right in. And I was like, are you kidding me right now? And then after that night was when we all went out and like had so much fun. I hung out with the hermits and like all those friends all night. It was a great time. So guys, turns out me and Rendog are like the best of friends. Autistic Echo, thank you for the 2. Where'd you get the hoodie mog? We all want it. Cool, very cool, or cool shirts with a Z. Did this really cool collab with Minecraft. I believe they are restocking this hoodie at some point, so check it out. But yeah, just look at Minecraft X very cool, or cool shirts with a Z. But yeah, hung out with all the hermits all night after MCC. Was so fun. Was Mumbo Jumbo there? I did not see Mumbo Jumbo, but all the hermits I saw Gem, Pearl, Zombie Cleo, Falsey, Doc, Rendog, I already said Gem, right? I already said Green. I don't know. There was a bunch of them there. Really, really fun getting to know Pearl a little better. I didn't realize Pearl and I are like, our birthdays are like 2 weeks apart. She's also like, I hope this is public info. I hope I'm not revealing this to the world. I'm pretty sure it's public info. But she's also like turning 30, like right now, like this month. So that's crazy. I didn't realize Pearl and I are like the exact same age. So we were just like bonding about the trials and tribulations of turning 30. That was really fun. Pearl's super chill to hang out with. I was really glad to have a like extended talk with Pearl, because like we've hung out a bunch of times and we get along really well, but I've never gotten a chance to just sit down and talk for like an hour, which was that was really fun. And then yeah, me and Rendog, guys, like we're considering straight up starting a podcast. I don't know what happened, but just Rendog and we just discovered that we can talk to each other infinitely, and we have like the most chemistry, and it's pretty crazy. We can just talk forever. And so he was like, we got to do something with this man. I would listen so much to that. Two White Men with Beards podcast? Hell yeah. Ren Mog. The Ren Mog podcast. Ren Dog Swamp. He's working up the Hermitcraft ladder. Mogswamp on Hermitcraft. White boys with a lot to say. But yeah, it was really fun talking to Ren as well. For some reason, we just get along crazy well. Me and Doc too. I could talk to Doc all night long. He's super fun to talk to. And it was just so surreal knowing that like I met him when I was like 15. It was very strange. And now all these years later, like he's seen my videos and stuff. It was very, very odd. Hung out with Lizzie a lot too, just talking about, her new kid and like how that's all going. Cause obviously I don't have any kids, but my niece and nephew, like I've been experiencing that whole side of life through my brother, through my niece and nephew. So, I don't have the personal experience, but I have like the secondhand experience of having young kids, and I'll probably be there in a couple years myself. Doc is the biggest yapper? No, yeah. I also could yap with Doc like all night long. Do you like Stardew Valley? I do. Damn, you must be a cool uncle. Okay, that was one of the things about the straw bed. I showed you guys the straw bed drawing I made that got onto the Minecraft wiki. So freaking funny. In that same sketchbook. Here, I'll just show you. I'll just show you. So in that same sketchbook, I had been drawing Moana for my niece because my niece loves Moana. So I had been, and please don't make fun of my like really crappy Moana drawing, but I had been drawing Moana characters for my niece in the same sketchbook. And so I guess like the pen from the Moana title like indented the page where I drew the straw bed. And so on the same page as the straw bed, you can kind of see like Moana etched into the page. And so people were like, why does it say Moana? Yeah, people were like, why the heck does it say Moana on the straw bed drawing? But it's because it's really hard to see. You can't probably see it, but you know how like it just gets etched into the page a little bit when you draw. So like the page before had the Moana drawing. That's the explanation there. Why it had Moana on my straw bed drawing. There's the explanation there. Yeah, I love drawing for my niece. It's so funny though. She just like, she'll like ask me to draw something. I draw it, and when I show her, she doesn't even be like, wow, that's amazing, or like, that's so cool. She just asks me for another drawing immediately. She'll be like, draw Moana. I draw Moana. I show her. She's like, great, draw the chicken now. I draw the chicken. First second. Okay, draw the pig. Like, it's like, okay, whoa, dude. You gotta at least like, you gotta at least gas me up. You gotta tell me how good my drawing is if you want me to keep going. She's so cute, man. I love my niece. I love my niece. That's how you know it's good. Yeah. Do they call you Uncle Mog? Yeah, they actually do. They actually do call me Uncle Mog sometimes. I mean, they call me Uncle Eric a lot, but they do also call me Uncle Mog, which is really funny. Well, I guess my nephew doesn't, but he's not really talking yet. He's kind of just still babbling. He is very talkative, but the words aren't coming through. Let's put it that way. He makes a lot of noises, but I don't know what they mean. Unk status unlocked? No, like this is why I never get offended when people call me Unk, is because it's just objectively true. I just am an uncle, so it's like I can't, and I love my niece and nephew, so I'm proud to be an uncle. Did you get any info on the Minecraft movie Squared at TwitchCon? Mojang had some stuff to talk to us about, us creators about, but nothing like exciting that you guys would be interested in hearing. And it's all under NDA anyway, so I can't really tell you. But in terms of like the actual plot of the movie, you guys know exactly as much as I do. I don't have any like secret info on the actual like details of the movie. Mojang mostly just had some info for us about how they're like looking to market things and stuff like that, you know. So nothing interesting that you guys would care about. It's funny, whenever I had to get your attention and cut through the noise at TwitchCon, I just yell Eric and you'd respond immediately. Yeah, because everybody just like, everybody's calling me Mog, so the Eric super stands out. Yo, Mog, nice to see you, bro. Nice to see you. It's Endless. Thank you for being in the stream, dude. First time watching Mog's stream. Welcome, Dom Woony Dev. Dom Woon Dev. Alrighty. How close are we? Like, got half of these fixed? Takes so long to heal these dang shovels. Autistic Echo, thank you for the 5. One more question, and then I gotta bounce. Do you plan on watching the new TADC movie coming out? Also love your art. I plan on going to SCAD. What is TADC? Oh, the Amazing Digital Circus. I still haven't watched any of the Amazing Digital Circus. I gotta check it out. It's been on my list for a while. What is my nationality? I don't know, dude. I'm just like some sort of white. I don't know. I think like I got some Portuguese or Mexican or something. All I know is my grandma on my dad's side was from Mexico. but I think like her ancestors were originally like from Portugal or something. Like not native Mexican, if that makes sense. Or like indigenous, I should say. So yeah, pretty sure like some sort of Portuguese in there. I don't know, dude. No, I am not Philippines. I don't know why Famous Birthdays thinks I'm Filipino. Does Cool Shirts have sales for the hoodies and stuff? Probably not. They're in such high demand that I doubt they're gonna lower the price. And the customs charge is really expensive as well, so it's not the most affordable drop, but... First stream here, you inspired me to play Super Flat, and I just beat the Ender Dragon while I'm watching on stream. Dude, that's awesome. That's so sick. Yeah, there's this new secret Super Flat world that I need to check out. I was so busy at TwitchCon, I didn't get the chance, so that's on my list of things to do today, is check out the new secret Super Flat Biomes world. Maybe make a video about that. Autistic Echo, thank you for the 5. Vanishes into the abyss. Thank you for being here on the stream, dude. I really appreciated having you. Have a great rest of your day. First time seeing your face? Oh, I wish I could go back to my first time seeing my face. What an unforgettable day. Just kidding. You too? Bye, Autistic Echo. But yeah, any other TwitchCon stories? What are some other TwitchCon stories I have? Gosh. Oh my god. Okay, we were at this bar. And we were all sitting outside. It was like a bunch of Minecraft creators, right? So I was talking mostly to LD Shadow Lady and Doc M. That's why, I don't know if you guys saw, but we all took a picture together and we put it on Twitter. It was me, Lizzie, and Doc. But at one point, Doc goes and gets up and he goes inside the bar to go to the bathroom. And we haven't like been inside. We've just been outside the bar the whole time. And he comes back. He comes back. He comes back from peeing and he goes, "Oh my god, guys, it's crazy in there. There are people dancing all over the tables and stuff. You have to go in there. It's crazy." I was like, "What?" So then I have to pee. So I go into the bar. And sure enough, oh my god, this was the craziest bar I have ever seen in my entire life, bro. I go in and I go in with my buddy Soko, who is Dutch, and he's like just navigating this bar seamlessly, like just slipping through the crowd. I don't even know how. He's just snaking his way through like a little slimy little snake. And I have no idea how he's doing that because like everybody's inside, like people are packed in there, but everybody in there is singing at the top of their lungs, like old 90s pop music. They are smiling ear to ear, like the happiest people I have ever seen. Everybody's dancing and nobody's like in groups. Everybody is just one big bar. Like it feels like everybody's from like the age of like 25 to 40. No one came there with anybody else. Everybody's just like there alone, dancing and laughing with every single other person in the bar. And every single table, there's like 3 people on top of the table. There's like 5 people on top of the bar. And they're just singing at the top of their lungs. I've never seen a bar like this in my entire life. The Netherlands is the craziest place. They started playing Dutch happy hardcore, which is this genre of hardcore techno music that I have not listened to since I was like in middle school. And it was just incredible. I don't know how to explain it. There was a guy, the DJ was like in like half of a bus. It was like a bus themed DJ booth. And he just kept honking the horn. There was like a bus horn that he would pull in and be like, brr, brr. And then he'd like grab the mic and be like, Dutch, 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 I'm speaking in Dutch, Dutch, Dutch. He would just say Dutch things. And then the music would start up again. And everybody would be singing. I couldn't believe it. At one point, I looked and there was a woman on one of the tables. We made eye contact and she just went like this to me. I've never seen it. I was like, what? She just told me to come up to get on the table with her. I was like, hey, yo, No one has ever done this to me in a bar in my life. She literally hit me. She hit me with the... She literally was like... I was like, I gotta get back out. I'm so sorry. I'm here to play Minecraft. I think there's been a huge mistake. I would panic. No, I did panic. I was like, what? Dude, oh my God, that was crazy. That was so awesome. The Dutch know how to party, man. I just want to live in the Netherlands. They bike everywhere. They're so happy. Everybody's dancing. I just couldn't believe. Oh my God. In Belgium, we're much more civilized. Oh man. Yeah, that Dutch bar was insane. I knew as soon as Doc went to the bathroom and came back, it's crazy in there, man. They are dancing on the tables. It's a wild vibe. I'm sorry. I love doing a Doc M impression. I just love his voice. He's got the best voice ever, man. Your Doc impression is great. What is he always saying in his videos? He's like the goat. He's like the goat father or something. The hive mind. It's me and the hive mind, you know? Me and little Doki. Doki? How does he say it? Is that what he calls his kid? Doki, I think? Anyways, Doc was super cool, man. Doc was a really cool guy. So surreal seeing, like, I don't know why I'm stuck on this. It's just, like, so surreal seeing someone again, like, 15 years later like that. Like, he probably doesn't really remember meeting me all that well. It was funny. He did remember, like, being in Hogwarts and stuff like that. But I doubt he remembered, like, meeting me specifically or anything. But it's just something surreal about, like, seeing someone with that huge gap of time and, like, so much has changed in the meantime. And he's still just making the Minecraft videos, too. Like... Dude, a lot of the OG Hermit guys are, like, my heroes for that reason. Because, like, I really do want to be doing this for, like, 10, 15 years minimum. So the fact that they've been able to do it that long is so inspiring to me. Like, Etho, Doc, you know, all those guys who were just still around after all this time. Vintage Beef, you know. They've all been going for, like, B-Dubs is another one. They've all been going for, like, literally 15 years. It's so inspiring to me, man. It's why when I first got this job, B-Dubs was one of the first guys I reached out to. And I was just kind of like, dude, like, how have you done this for so long? Like, what is the secret? Like, I kind of just told him, like, I really want to do this for, like, as long as I possibly can. I'm not here for, like, I don't want to, like, do this for a couple years and then move on to something else. Like, I want to be doing Minecraft videos for, like, a decade plus. Like, I want a career out of this. Like, how do you do it? And he gave me such good advice, but I just have a ton of respect for those guys, because, like, to do it, and Lizzie too, because that was the other person I was talking to that night for most of the night was Lizzie, and, like, her too, man. She's just been going since she was, like, a high schooler, you know what I mean? And now she's got a kid, and it's like the whole thing's there, like, up on YouTube, the whole journey. I don't know. It's very, very inspiring to me. What was cool to me was that I've also been making videos on my channel since 2012, but to me, it, like, doesn't count because, like, I wasn't a big YouTuber back then. I only became a big YouTuber in 2022. So to me, only the last 4 years count, even though I've been doing it since 2012. But when I talk to other creators like Doc, for example, to them, the fact that I was doing it the whole time still counts. It doesn't matter that I wasn't. In fact, it's almost more impressive to them that I wasn't a big YouTuber because I stuck with it, you know? Like, that was cool for me to, like, hear, because to them, they give me the same respect for doing it for that long of a time that they give to, like, themselves or their peers. When from my point of view, because I wasn't doing it full time for 10 years and it was just a hobby, like, it's not the same. But from their perspective, like Doc was saying, like, nah, man, it's like, it's the same. Like, it's just as meaningful. That was cool to hear. That was really cool to hear. Because I don't necessarily, like, think of myself as, like, an OG. But I guess I kind of am. I just, like, wasn't well known back then. Technically, it was 2007 you started. I mean, that's true. That's true. My first YouTube channel was all the way back in 07. If I recall correct, she even found her husband from content creator. No, I think Lizzie and Joel, there's like videos of them dating in high school, like on YouTube. It's so crazy that, like, that's kind of what I was saying. Like the whole journey is documented on her YouTube channel. The whole last 15 years of her life. It's crazy. Very, very crazy. Why did you want to start YouTube in the first place? I don't know, man. I just always, from the very beginning, it appealed to me so much. I mean, I always wanted to make movies as a kid, and then I found out about YouTube, and it was like, you know, why go through that whole long process of like Hollywood when you can just make whatever you want and put it out there on the internet, and it could be seen by millions of people. And like, even before YouTube was a job, I always wanted to be a YouTuber. Always. Like, ever since Smosh, Fred, like those first big channels that started popping off, Ryan Higa, like I knew I wanted to be one of them. Even before they were like making money doing it, I just knew that was exactly what I wanted to be doing with my time, with my life. I've been a massive fan of YouTube since the very beginning, man. I found YouTube in 2006, uploaded my first video in February 07. I would say, like, most other social medias for me are just like, they're just websites, but YouTube's different. Like, YouTube has always meant more to me than any other. It's not just like some social media site to me. It's like, I genuinely like care about YouTube as a platform in a deep, deep way that like I don't feel that way about any other website really. So it's definitely, I've got like definitely a unique relationship with YouTube. Like, even if it wasn't a job, I put it above any other website on the internet. It's just like, it's always meant a lot to me in that way. Hello, first time here. I love what you do on YouTube. I saw you at Twitchcon. You were very kind with me. Thanks. Oh, I'm so glad we met. I'm so glad we met. I wish I wish you guys in the chat could have little photos, like, so that I could tell which one you were and I could remember the interaction specifically. But I'm sure you were lovely. Everybody I met was so nice, and I didn't even have a single bad interaction during my meet and greet. So you were very nice too. You made my day. Thanks. Oh, really? Meeting you guys made my day. It really did. I would say the meet and greet was the thing I was most excited for about the whole trip, and it was one of my big high points. Big high point for me. It's just like, I don't know, dude. You can't really describe how impactful it is. Like, when you're a creator, eventually the numbers on your screen, they're just numbers, man. And it's so hard to tangibly grasp the impact your videos are having, or the fact that each of these numbers represents a human with dreams and goals and a whole life. They could be living in a whole different country, studying to become a doctor, whatever it is, you know what I mean? I have no idea what these people are up to in their lives. Everybody is on their own path. They have their own hopes and dreams. They're in all different corners of the world. And it's just so eye-opening to be able to get a little bit of a taste of that instead of just constantly seeing the numbers, the cold, faceless, personality-less numbers on my analytics screen on YouTube, you know what I mean? Actually seeing the tangible people behind some of these numbers is so unbelievably impactful. It's like, holy moly, like every single one of those views or comments, like, there's a real person behind there. There's like an actual real person, again, with different aspirations, a different life that they're out there living, and it's just like really cool. Makes you feel so connected to the world, and like, I don't know, just a really good experience. Helps you stay grounded for sure. Not sure how much time you spent there, but what did you think of Amsterdam compared to Rotterdam? Unfortunately, I did not see Amsterdam at all. I only really saw Rotterdam, but I loved Rotterdam. I thought Rotterdam was so sick, so I can only imagine how crazy cool the rest of the Netherlands is, because from what I hear, Rotterdam isn't even Rotterdam isn't even like the coolest part of the Netherlands, not even close. So If that's true, then like, oh my god, I gotta go to the rest of the Netherlands. I really want to go to Utrecht. Utrecht. I don't know. I'm Dutch and Rotterdam is not that special. You don't understand. To an American, it is, man. Like, everything's so different about the way that your country functions. Like, I don't know. America's so car dependent. And the lifestyle in Europe is so unbelievably different from the lifestyle in America. Like, in America, it's not a joke. Like, you get into your car to do anything. If I need groceries, I get into the car. If I need coffee, I get into the car. There's literally one place I can walk to from my house, and it's like a 7-Eleven kind of like situation. You know what I mean? Like a like little convenience store, but you couldn't like actually get groceries there, and it's not even a good walk. Like it would take like 15 minutes. You know what I mean? So like, I can't tell you how different Europe is in that way to the US. It's so insane, dude. Like, everything in my life is a car ride away. And in Europe, you can do anything on foot. Literally, you never, ever need to get in a car. Unless it's, like, past 1 a.m. and the subway's closed. Have you ever been to Edinburgh? No, I have not been to Scotland at all. I loved our little chat. I posted our picture next to the screenshot I took with you at the Subathon 2025 on my Twitter. It's a crazy comparison to think about. That is awesome. That's so dope. I wish I could walk or bike everywhere. Everything here is too far or surrounded by highways. No, yeah. It's also like so flat in the Netherlands, so riding your bike's really fun. Like where I live in the States, like riding my bike sucks because it's so hilly. And the bike lane, what counts as a bike lane here in the States is basically just like a regular lane of traffic where cars can just like run you off the road. So yeah, I don't know. The European lifestyle, it is hard to overestimate how insane it is to an American from an American point of view. And so like, one thing I heard a lot while I was in Rotterdam was like, oh, this is like the most car-centric city in the Netherlands. And that made me want to die because like it is, when I say like it is 100 times less car-centric than the least car-centric city in the United States. Like I can't describe how big the difference is. Trying to think of any other stories from Rotterdam I have to tell you. I met a very funny homeless man named Daniel from Romania, and he was very kind. I spent probably like a half hour hanging out with him and chilling with him, and he called me John Lennon because of my yellow sunglasses. He just kept calling me John Lennon. I thought that was pretty funny. And he had the Romanian accent, kind of sounds like a Russian accent, so he just kept going, John Lennon. Hey. Hello, John Lennon. John Lennon. You, John Lennon. He's a really funny guy. Shout out Daniel. I actually ran into him twice. Like, I hung out with him, and then like a day or two later, I ran into him again. And I was worried he didn't remember me, but he remembered me. I said, it's me. It's John Lennon. He was like, I know. Of course, I know. He was like offended that I thought he didn't remember. He was like, of course. Mogswamp, would you like me to make you some fan art? I love when people make fan art. It is, it always makes my day, so I'll never say no to fan art. I'm glad we briefly got to chat about our art school experiences at Twitchcon and that you liked the portrait I made. Oh my god, is it you? Okay, I've been wondering, can I post that anywhere? Can I, like, I wanted to post it. I forgot to get your permission. I want to post that art you made of me somewhere, but I don't know like how to tag you and give you credit and stuff. I really, really wanted to show people. It is me? Yeah, feel free to post it. Is there any account I should tag or anything? Because I really wanted to put that on Twitter as like my, like, I wanted to do a post on Twitter like, oh, like that's a wrap on Twitchcon Rotterdam. I had so much fun, but I realized I didn't have a single good photo of me from the whole con. So I was gonna use the fan art. I don't have a Twitter anymore. Well, as long as you're fine with me just posting it, I don't have to tag anyone. Just want to make sure you get the proper credit if you want it. I could also just like say your name, you know? Okay, cool. As long as you're cool with it. Say bread? Okay, bread. Is that what you want? Is that what you wanted? You excited for Lifesteal World? I am, yeah. Should be fun to hang out with some other cool creators. It's always fun doing little collabs like that. How would you like me to post the fan art I will make? You could always put it in my Discord in the Artsy Fartsy channel, and you're welcome to tag me as well if you ever do a fan art of me on the Discord. I always, I never mind if you ping me for that, because I always like to see it. How much earth have you mined? I have mined 5,381,900 dirt. Interact with your cat? Okay. Like it's a video game. Like let me press A to interact. Hi, buddy. Hi. Hi, sweetie. Good kitty. Good kitty. I need to give him some kisses. Good kitty. Sorry. I cuddled with him a little too hard. And he was like, I'm out of here. I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get all up in your space. Ugh. Settle. Go in your bed. No, you don't want to? Okay. Where did that chicken come from? I don't know, dude. How much did I miss since I just joined? I'm already done telling most of my stories from TwitchCon. I think I managed to tell most of the interesting stuff that happened to me. I mean, there's like a lot, and unfortunately, there's so much I can't tell you guys about, you know? So much of the cool stuff that happened to me is like things, like interactions I had with other content creators that I probably shouldn't say on the internet because I don't know if they would want that public. Or stuff that Mojang told me that's definitely under NDA and I can't tell you guys. So unfortunately, there's so many cool stories and stuff and awesome things that happen to me that I probably shouldn't tell you guys out of caution because I never want to say something I'm not supposed to. But I think I told you guys most of the fun stories that I'm allowed to tell you for the most part. Show some of the things people gave to you. One of my favorite things that someone gave to me was this little charm. Oh, Miko, look at you back there. What are you doing, buddy? Hi. This guy right here. Little, I don't know what they call this, but it's my little skin. What do they call these again? Not embroidery. It's like needlepoint. Is it needlepoint? I forget what it's called, but I got some other little cool trinkets as well, but I think a lot of them are in my bedroom. I forgot to bring them out here. How's your day been, Mog? It's been great. It's been great. I'm finally, like, today's the first day I don't feel too jet lagged. Yesterday, I was gonna stream, and I just felt so... Excuse me. Yesterday, I was gonna stream, but I just felt so jet lagged. I was feeling so groggy in the morning. Because it's a, I believe it's a 9-hour time difference between Central European time and the West Coast, so it was quite an adjustment, man. And like, that's another thing that just didn't used to bother me like 5 years ago, and now it's just like part of getting old, I guess. Like, it's jet lag kicks my butt way harder than it used to. I swear to God, as a young man, I could just fly anywhere and just tank it. Just immediately tank it and feel fine and like immediately switch. Nowadays, it takes me like 1 or 2 days, man. It takes me like 2 days to adjust. Pretty sure it's called cross stitching. Yes, okay, cross stitching. I think that's the one. Is the Warden hoodie comfy? It's so comfy. You have to get one. It's so comfy. What, buddy? Why are you yelling? What did you think about attribute swapping? I don't even know how any of that stuff works, dude. PvP is not my forte, so I'm not the guy to ask about attribute swapping. If it got removed, I wouldn't even notice, because I don't know how to do it in the first place. I did get to meet Poen. That was awesome. I got to meet Poen and Eamon, two chatters here. I probably met even more chatters as well, but not everybody had like a name tag on. I paid $155 for my Warden hoodie because of fees, taxes, and shipping to Germany. Yeah, it is pretty rough because of the Australian custom fees. Especially in the US, like with tariffs, I paid like $100 in fees. Mog, if you go to Rotterdam next year, I think I'll go. Unfortunately, it's not going to be in Rotterdam next year. It's going to be in Berlin. Or fortunately, depends on your perspective, I guess. But yeah, Twitchcon next year is going to be in Berlin. I am definitely going. I'm 100% locked in. One of the reasons I'm 100% locked in is because my talent agency that I work with is based in Berlin, so that's like really exciting for me. So yeah, I will be at TwitchCon Berlin next year. Did the meet and greet take long? It took a little over an hour, but it was really fun. And it flew by. It didn't feel like an hour at all. When on Lifesteal World, what's your plan to handle people not being PG? I don't really have a plan for that. I don't know. I'm fine with people not being PG. I don't know if you guys know this, but I swear like crazy in real life. I just keep it PG for you guys. I know not everybody, you know, some people have come up to me at conventions and been like, I love watching with my kids, stuff like that, you know, so I always try to keep it PG for you guys, but I don't mind non-PG stuff. It's fine by me. I swear like a sailor. Have you finished the museum? Nope. I still need to do the whole museum interior. We started planning it out in creative a couple streams back, but haven't gotten too far on it yet. There's just so much research and planning that needs to go into the museum interior. But I am doing that 100 interiors video this year, and a bunch of the museum interiors are going to count towards that count of 100 interiors. So we are going to have to figure it out shortly. We are going to be figuring it out this year, I think, like a lot of the museum designs, but still a lot of work to go on that right now. How often do you stream? I try to stream at least once a week, every Wednesday, but Twitchcon has me super inspired, man. I really feel like I want to start streaming even more than that. I don't know. I think it's so fun when you're like a big Twitch personality. Like, it opens up so many doors for you, so many opportunities. So I really would love to have a little bit more of a pull on Twitch here. Because I've always been way more focused on YouTube for the most part. And YouTube is definitely like my first love. I don't think I'll ever be like Twitch first, YouTube second by any means, but I definitely think they could be a little bit more even with how I spend my time. Right now, it's like I'm like 90% a YouTuber, 10% a Twitch streamer. I'd love to be more like, I don't know, 70-30, like 70% YouTuber, 30% Twitch streamer or something. You know what I mean? Have you watched the Backrooms movie yet? Not yet. I am planning to go see it this week. I'm so excited. Really, really looking forward to it. My roommate went and saw it. He's gonna see it again with me, but yeah, I'm really excited. I think the story of 2026 and 2025 is gonna end up being YouTube invading Hollywood, and what does this mean for the industry? I mean, it's really, really exciting for me because I've always wanted to make movies. So the path, the pipeline of YouTuber to director being opened up by people like Kane Pixels and Markiplier is extremely exciting for me. I wonder is there any updates on the Skibidi Toilet film as well? I wonder where that's at with production. Did you meet any Mogswamp cosplayers? I did not. I've seen Mogswamp cosplayers, like I've had photos sent to me of them at other conventions, but I've never had the opportunity to meet one in person at a convention. So hopefully someday I'll get to meet a Mogswamp cosplayer and take a photo. Yo, thank you for the flow state, Valkyrie. Thank you for the 200 jewels. I really appreciate that. Ah. Just a bunch of random little blocks of dirt left out here. We're getting so close, though. Mogswamp cosplayers exist? Oh yeah, they do. With the, I've seen it with the crown, the tusks, and the mustache, and the glasses, and the purple robes. I saw a really good one once. Purplic MC, thank you for the 2. Hey, I'm making breakfast. What do I put on my eggs? Salt and pepper, dude. Maybe a little Tabasco sauce if you're feeling spicy. Any updates on turning the grass to dirt? I definitely want to do a little stream on that because a bunch of people have sent me ideas for machines on how to turn the grass into dirt. So very soon, I think I'm going to do a stream where we test out a bunch of different methods and try to figure out if any of them are actually viable. So that should be fun. Wait, they're tusks? I mean, they're like teeth. They're like, you know, basically my biology teacher in high school, he just looked like a walrus. He had like big buck teeth with a big tooth gap, and he had like a big gray walrus stash. He just looked like a walrus. I don't know how else to describe it. And so they're kind of tusks. I mean, they're human teeth that look like walrus tusks, basically. But like a lot of people will like really exaggerate the tusks either in the cosplays or their fan art and like have like full on walrus tusks. Are you gonna try the build challenge for the Minecraft movie? I don't think so. I think I'm gonna sit it out. I would never want to steal a spot in the Minecraft movie away from a talented community member, you know what I mean? I also think like if they chose mine, like then people would accuse Mojang of like politics, like, oh, you just chose him because he's a big creator. I'm just gonna sit that one out. Purplic MC, thank you for the 99-cent super chat. Although there is a crazy cool cape up for grabs if you get the winning build into the movie. Tactical Tomato, thank you for the tier 1, dude. Yo, Mog, great meeting you at TwitchCon. The poster looks even cooler on my wall now. That was you, Tomato? Wait, you should have told me it was you. You were the one whose poster I signed? Oh my god. I don't think I understood that was you, Tomato. Oh my god, so cool. So cool to put the name with the face. Maybe you did say and I just forgot, but that's crazy. That's so cool. Do you know Puffing Fish? I do know Puffing Fish. I'll get out my old cosplay stuff and work on a Mogswamp cosplay now for TwitchCon Berlin. You convinced me. Oh my god. That would be so hype, dude. Do you know Roscumber? Yes, I do. I was so proud of Roz when she got the crafty for Flight SMP. Congratulations to Roz. She really deserves it. I gave her a big hug on my way out of the convention just to say congrats because that was super deserved. Really, I was like trying not to tear up during that. That was a really cool award. Yeah, dude. We'll have to do like a crazy Mogswamp meetup at TwitchCon Berlin. That would be so fun. I love just hanging out with people, meeting you guys, signing things, taking photos. It is like the highlight of my life, dude. I just love it. I love it so much. Do you know Grian? Yes, I do know Grian. Hung out with Grian a good amount at TwitchCon. It was pretty fun. He's a great guy. He's like, I think like compared to some other creators, he's kind of intimidating to me. It's nothing he's doing. It's just like, it's Grian. You know what I mean? Like, it's Grian. So he can kind of be like a little intimidating, but once you get to know him, such a great guy. Sally Yeet, thank you for the tier 1. Did Green do a backflip? Not that I saw. Not that I saw. Mogswamp, how many shovels have you gone through? I have broken 18 netherite shovels, sadly. $18 netherite I'll never get back. Blackbot BS, thank you for the 22 tries. Mogswamp, why are you? Why am I what? Why am I what? Hey Mog, do you know why I can't post pictures in the Minecraft screenshots channel on the Discord? I think until you're level like 3 on the Discord, you probably can't post photos. So you just have to chat more. The only reason is because like people will join and immediately post like scam photos, you know, like those like, oh, Mr. Beast is sending me money type of things. So you have to be like level 1 or 2 or 3 or something on the Discord to be able to send photos. And that just prevents new accounts from joining and like spamming with scams. And the way to level up is just by chatting. So if you just chat in general for like a few minutes, usually you'll hit level 2 or 3 or whatever you need, and then you can post a photo. I was checking the Discord if there would be anything like a community meetup, but no one said anything. Hopefully next year there will be one. I think I would have to like help you guys organize something like that probably. I mean, it would be like, I would be pretty impressed if someone just took it upon themselves to organize something like that. Maybe next year, because I'm like, I know so much sooner. Like TwitchCon this year was a little bit last minute for me, but Berlin next year, I'm like positive I'm gonna go. So, because I know so far in advance this time, maybe I'll help you guys put something together. Have you seen what Camman did in one of his shorts? Everybody's telling me, have you seen Camman's new short? Is it like something related to me? Why are people saying that? Camman 18. Why is my internet not loading? You encourage killing Wanty T on Bedrock? Dude, why is my internet like straight up not working? What the hell? Huh. Well, I can't seem to load the new Camman video, so I'll just have to take your word for it. But if he really is encouraging killing Wanty T, then we're gonna have to have a chat with him. You've been binging my vids? Well, thank you for being here, dude. Did something get disconnected, maybe? I mean, I know I have internet, or else the stream wouldn't still be up, right? So, I don't know. I'm guessing my internet's just struggling to load anything else while I'm streaming. I don't know. I don't know what's going on right now. These all full? Bro, just get new internet at this point? My internet's pretty good. My internet's pretty good. You look dead inside? The jet lag is like almost gone, but it's like not 100% gone. I would say it's like 90% gone. I still got like 10% jet lag. What's your favorite style of building? I would say like Victorian buildings, which is like, there's like a lot of different types of Victorian buildings, but mostly like Victorian era houses and such. Yo, Tangy Gamer, thank you for the gifts powered by Jules. Ava, thank you for the raid. Thank you for the raid. Appreciate it. You mined Deep Slate today. Well, we were mining dirt today. I wish we were mining Deep Slate. Deep Slate's valuable. Are you still playing all of the Super Flap resets? If so, which one are you going to do next? I think I'm going to do Overworld next. I really want to run Overworld with my girlfriend. I think the two of us are going to do Overworld together. Wouldn't that be fun? Whoa, cool world. Thank you. Thank you. This is my 14-year-old super flat survival world. Dude, it looks so strange without the mountain scaffolding over here now. Looks so empty. Also looks very ugly with this one little floating part left. I wonder if we should just take this down. Should we just take this down? I think we should. Did you take down the scaffolding? Why? So, we're still building the mountain, but in the years since I built this scaffolding, the way that I build mountains and terrain has changed significantly. I used to build up scaffolding and then like connect it all in survival, and I would basically do all my terraforming entirely in survival mode. Nowadays, that is not how I do terraforming at all. I design it in creative first, and then I make a Lightmatica, and then I build it up in survival. And so scaffolding like this is actually not helpful at all. It's just kind of in the way. And so, yeah, there's no reason to keep the scaffolding anymore. Might as well just tear it all down, and we're still going to build the mountain, but just without using the scaffolding method at all, because it's a pretty outdated way of doing terrain. It's a lot easier to just make a nice Lightmatica schematic and do it in creative mode, where you have a lot more control, and you can sort of see how it's going to come out and make changes. Like, back when I would do the scaffolding method in survival, like, you never really know how it would look until it was already done, and then you can't really change it. You're just kind of locked in with what you have. Like, I could show you real quick how I used to do mountains, and it'll give you guys a little bit of an idea of what I'm talking about. If you go to my channel... Oh, wait, I'm still having this internet issue. Oh, this is so annoying. I don't know why nothing on my, nothing on YouTube is loading for me, but if you go to my channel, there's an old video called, like, God, it's so hard to find it without the thumbnails. I built a custom mountain in Minecraft. This looks like it. Dude, yeah, this is like, my internet's just cooked, man. That's so annoying. But, oh, what the heck, dude? Why? Why is my internet, like, trashed right now? I want to show you guys this. Well, oh well. The point is, I used to just, like, draw a bunch of, like, wireframes and then fill it in. Do you have a public playlist with all your super flat videos in order? I do. It's called Flat World. It's up on my channel. It might be under shows and not playlists. I'm in a new feature for YouTube where you can turn a playlist into a show, and it like changes the way it functions on TVs. So you might have to look under shows and not playlists, but it should show up. Hey, Mogswamp, what's your profile picture? It's like kind of like an abstract slime. Like, you know how a slime is like a green cube inside of a green cube? Mine's like three layers deep. Instead of a cube within a cube, it's a cube within a cube within a cube. Cubeception. Slimeception. I watched Inception on the plane on the way home. It's pretty fun. What else did I watch? I watched Point Break. I watched Knight's Tale. I watched Way Way Back on the way there. What else did I watch? I think I watched something else on the way there too, but I'm having a hard time remembering. Hello, everybody. Uh-oh. I def told you it was me, by the way. I think you're still jet lagged. That makes sense. I probably just forgot. That is so sick, though. You need to fix your mob switch. I know. The thing is, before I fix it, I really want to get a bunch of skeleton skulls first because I need them for decorating. I need like a bunch of them. I think I have a list over here of the ones I need, literally. Yeah. I need at least 2 of them. Gotta head out. See ya. Bye, Samwise. So as you can see, I have created just sort of. What am I hearing? Net or like a spider web of lines. Oh, did that video finally load? Where all of the blocks are going. Oh, it did. Okay. That video finally loaded. Oh my god, I was like, what? I hear myself. Yeah, remember I was saying I used to do terraforming with scaffolding? This is what I was talking about. This is how I did the mountain to the left of Withering Heights. You can see that like I literally would just like place a bunch of afraid to put little flat areas screenshot of them. Getting a 3 session until I did in our cliff tutorials. I would essentially just put a bunch of lines and then slowly fill them in. Oh yeah, there's a good time lapse here. You'll know we can do a little. It's something. Yeah, and then yeah, once I had like a skeleton, like a wireframe like this, then it was just like a matter of filling it in. So then I view and make sure everything would literally just go through. And I will just say that this is sort of an end game project. So you're going to want to make sure you have an elytra, a shovel with mending on it, probably efficiency 5, and all the shulker boxes you need, because otherwise it's just going to take forever. So whenever you run out of dirt, go mine a couple shulker boxes full and then fly back, and it'll just make it a lot faster. So yeah, I used to just do this all by hand in survival is basically the point. And I don't really terraform like this anymore. I mean, it comes out okay, but like I said, the main issues with terraforming like this are that you can't really like see how it's gonna look until it's done, and then by that point, it's really hard to make adjustments without costing yourself a ton of work. Whereas when you're in creative mode, it's really easy to just keep adjusting things until you get it just perfect, exactly how you like it, and then once it's how you like it, then you can bring it into survival and just Lightmatica, do the Lightmatica thing. So that's more how I do things nowadays, and so that's why we're getting rid of this wireframe on the mountain, because we're still gonna build it. It's not like we're canceling the mountain or anything like that. It's just the wireframe's not gonna super help us build the mountain at all. So might as well just get rid of it. Since the Wi-Fi's back, you got to see Cammen's Crime. Let me see if it'll load. Camman 18. Okay, yeah, my internet seems to be back. All right, let me see. All right, so what is this? This one?
When it turns to night, wandering traders will drink a potion of invisibility until the morning, when they'll drink a bucket of milk. But if you kill them while they drink, there's actually an 8% chance for either to drop, and that's 11 with looting 3. But there's more drops you can get from killing a wandering trader in Bedrock Edition.
Yeah, because he holds out, doesn't he? I think on Bedrock, he holds out like different things for you to trade with him, so you can actually get the thing he's holding. On Java, you can get only the invisible potion in the milk bucket, which is still helpful. That's how we got buckets in Just Liquids challenge, me and Wumba, was we waited until the wandering trader was holding the bucket and then killed him to get the milk bucket.
If you walk up to one holding emeralds, it'll hold what it's offering you to trade for them, and killing it like this has the same 8% chance to drop. So just by holding emeralds, you can get an enchanted iron pickaxe, invis potion, blue ice, nautilus shell, bucket of tropical fish, or a million other things. When it turns to night, wandering...
It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. But shouldn't kill Wandy T, Cam, man. You should know better than that. I'm gonna have to pay him a visit. Give him the hands, give him the business. It's only fair. What's wrong, Miko? Are you sad? You want to leave? Yeah, you want to leave. Okay, well, I'll stop streaming soon, and then we can go get some breakfast for you. What do you think, buddy? Yeah? You want to go out now? Okay. Here you go. Out. He's gonna ask to come back in like approximately 10 seconds. I, like, don't even know how my internet's still holding on right now. This is very strange. Apparently my roommate is also having internet issues, but it's like, how am I streaming? If we're, like, the internet's, like, not working, but the stream is fine. It makes 0 sense. Upload is fine, download isn't, I guess? I know, yeah. Usually that would be the opposite of the case. Even my Nintendo music isn't working anymore. Oh my god. The whole internet's falling apart, dude. Okay. Oh, I can't stream without music. This is so quiet. It's so awkward. Oh my god. I'm suddenly so self-conscious. We could do copyright music, but YouTube won't get any. YouTube won't get any. Let me put on some Spotify if it loads. Even Spotify won't load, dude. What is going on? Okay. Let's kill this little line here. What time is it anyways? 12:14. I have to go by 1 p.m. So I only have like 40 minutes left anyways. So I might wrap soon. Anyhow, but I would love to be able to listen to music until the end of stream. Let me see. What can I do here? Dude, nah, I like don't have any internet. I legit have no idea how I'm still live. I can't send Discord messages. I can't load Spotify or YouTube. Like, it is genuinely very mysterious to me how I'm still streaming. What is going on right now? This makes 0 sense. Oh! Music just started, okay. Miko hijacked your internet for attention and treats? I think he did, dude. How's 1,000 Days with Hobby going? Pretty good. We just recorded the other day. We're getting there slowly but surely. Making a lot of progress in our world. I think it's looking pretty cool. Excited for you guys to see it. Okay, we're almost done. As soon as we're done with this ring, I think I might wrap the stream just because I'm having so many internet issues. Just trying to think if there's any other stories from TwitchCon that I forgot to tell you guys. Oh, dude. Okay, on the flight there, this thing kept happening to me, and it was so frustrating, man. So, I get up to go to the bathroom on the flight there, and at the back of the plane, there's 2 bathrooms, left and right. I go to the bathroom on the right. The person in there must be taking a massive dump because they just do not come out, and like literally probably I think 4 different people come and go to the bathroom on the left, and I'm still waiting outside the bathroom on the right, and none of these people are offering me to go before them, which is so rude. They're just going, even though I've clearly been there for so long at this point. So finally I decide to just switch. I'm like, okay, fine. The person on the right is not going. I'm going to go to the person on the left. So I get in line for the bathroom on the left. Now the person on the right comes out and someone goes in there. Now 2 more people go to the bathroom on the right and I'm waiting for the bathroom on the left. I was like about to scream, dude. I've been up waiting to go to the bathroom for like half an hour on this goddamn plane. I was literally going to freak out, dude. Finally, the woman on the right is like, you want to go before me? You were here first. I was like, thank Christ. Thank God. Someone had pity on me. Someone had mercy on me. And so then I get off the plane and I'm in the Netherlands and it's time to go through customs, which is where they check your passport and stuff. So I wait in line. The custom line already, it's like, I think I've been waiting 35 minutes in this customs line. Finally, I get to the front, right? Finally, I get to the front. Let me do a little paint drawing for you. You need to see what went down because this was ridiculous. Okay, so here is here's the line. So I wait, you know, I snake through the line. 35 minutes or so. Finally, we're here, and there's like a bunch of booths. There's like booth 1, booth 2, booth 3, booth 4, booth 5, right? And there's a bunch of like lines. So I just decided to go into the first booth. I go right here. So I'm right here, bunch of people in line, bunch of people in line, bunch of people in line, bunch of people in line. All the lines are moving, going through. This line just frozen, just stuck. Right? I'm like, I'm trying to be patient. I'm trying to keep my cool. It's fine. It's fine. All of a sudden, this guy leaves. They shut down this line and they ask us to move into the next line. So I move into the next line. This line also stuck. People are moving through here, moving through here, moving through here. No one is moving in this line. I wait another 10 minutes. Worker leaves. Worker leaves. This line is shut down. They move us to this line. At this point, people who were in line, like back here, have already made it through one of these 3 booths. Like I have gone from being like in the middle of this big line of people to now I am the last person. I am literally the last person to go through customs because like 40 people have just cut past us to go through the lines that are actually working. Finally, they shut down these 2! There's 1 booth left. I'm like the last person in the customs line. They just keep shutting down the booths before I can go through. So finally, I'm pissed, right? I've been waiting for so long. And so I drop an F-bomb. I go, what the F? What the F? I say it out loud. Dude right here in this booth, before he leaves, here's my F-bomb. This stupid pig. Oh my, I do not like cops. One thing you should know about me. One thing you guys should know about me. I don't care if you're a cop in the US. I don't care if you're a cop in the Netherlands. I don't care if you're a cop in China. I don't know. I don't care where you're a cop. I do not like cops. I am a cop hater. I have never gotten along with the police. I really, really don't like cops. So this guy, being the little cop he is, the little freaking, they're all control freak little, I'm trying not to say anything that'll get me canceled, but I don't like cops, okay? This guy with his stupid little beret hears me say, what the F? He hears me swear. He hears me drop the F-bomb. He goes, what did you just say? In his stupid little Dutch accent. What did you just say? I'm like, I said, what the F? He's like, you can wait for an hour. We're going to make you wait for 1 hour because you said that. We're going to make you wait in the back for an hour. I looked at him. I said, no. No. I said what? Because I said the F-bomb? Are you a little baby? Are you a little baby boy? Are you okay? Did I hurt your fifis? No, I'm not waiting for an hour. You just let like 40 people go past me, brother. No. No. Why are cops like this? The kids that got bullied in school, so now they just take it out on everybody else for the rest of their lives. God. Oh my God, his stupid little beret, his stupid little army gear. Bro thinks he's so freaking cool, so powerful. Oh, you gotta wait for an hour because you said a bad no-no word. Oh, there's so many things I want to say right now, but I can't because I'm streaming. So many things I want to say right now. Just know I really don't like cops. Oh my God. Wanted to start oinking at him, bro. My God. Whew. I got beef with the police, man. That guy was acting like some crispy bacon. That's for sure. That guy was acting like like a juicy piece of ham. And that's the truth. Anyways, yeah, that made me crash out pretty hard. I couldn't believe that. I was just like, dude, come on. Like, I had the most valid crash out ever, and it wasn't even a crash out. I just said, what the F? Because they let, like, literally 40 people cut me in line and didn't do anything to help us out. And then the fact that he actually was going to try to make me wait for an hour, I was like, dude, you and your little cop friends, I will take a dookie in your beret and make you wear it. What did he end up doing after you said you're not going to wait for an hour? He just gave up. They didn't want trouble. They didn't want the smoke. They saw my gun show and they were like, yeah, we probably can't wrangle this guy. He's too powerful. I'm so glad I was able to tune in today because so freaking real. Look, I come from a very rural town and the cops in my hometown were like literal Nazis. Like they were like the stupidest people in town who like got held back in the 3rd grade and never got to leave town. And so they're just stuck there forever, like bullying random kids. And so I got harassed by the police in my hometown like a lot as a kid. And so I will never, I have a lifelong vendetta against cops. I will always hate cops. Like always, always, always. So I definitely have a little bit of a bias, a little bit of a bad life experience with cops. My sister got yelled at by a cop one time, even though was very much in the right, and she even knew him because they used to be classmates. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, a lot of people go into that line of work to like help people, but I think an equal amount of people do it because they're like absolutely on a power trip, like a crazy power trip. I even had like substitute teachers who were like on a power trip. You can like trip off no power, dude. It is crazy. Like certain people just should not have any position of authority because the second they do, they just become like intolerable. There were these in my elementary school, the main teacher always had like a parent guidance teacher, like assistant teacher. And the assistant teacher would always be like a parent who just like had nothing better to do and never like, they would never actually have had any like training or like education in teaching. And they were awful. Like some of the worst people I've ever encountered in the world were like these volunteer parents who would help the main teacher in their classroom because like, I don't know, like just the type of person that volunteers to like boss kids around all day, surprise, is like just a horrible kind of person. And so it was like the same vibe with those assistant teachers in elementary school. They would just be like on a insane power trip. And it's like, dude, I'm like 8 and I can clearly see that like you've got some stuff going on and you're like 45, like 50. Like I don't like, you need to figure out what you need to figure out your stuff and like stop taking it out on me like a 3rd grader. But here's the thing. Here's why I don't even like good cops. I don't even like good cops, quote unquote good cops, because they work next to the bad cops. And if they were truly good cops, then there wouldn't be any bad cops because the good cops would tell on the bad cops and then the bad cops would get fired. But because that doesn't happen, because police are like a big club, it's like a big frat boy club, there's no such thing as a good cop. Because even if you're a good cop, it means you're not telling on the bad cops. If you have your job still, you're not telling. You're not a good tattletale. So no such thing as a good cop in my opinion. The bad cops are in charge. That's what I'm saying, man. That's not how it works. I think you'd be surprised, Matt Football. I think you'd be surprised. Like I said, I'm crazy biased. I really got hate for the police. I had a bad childhood, bad teenage years experiences. We should all hate the police a little bit as a treat. I understand if you have like if you have a close family member in the police, like I think a lot of those people feel different, but I've never really known anybody who's part of the who's been a cop, so I don't have that experience. I think it's different for a lot of people if like your brother or your uncle or your dad was a cop. You probably see it differently, but I've never really been close to anybody that was, so I just don't have that experience. Okay, we finished getting rid of the mountain. I think we're all done with that. America needs a factory reset. Oh, that's funny. If America factory reset though, wouldn't we just be back to like exactly how it was in 1776? So we'd be on like the Articles of Confederation. We'd still have slavery, no woman voting. Like what? I don't actually think. I think a lot of bad people want America to factory reset. To just go back to the 1700s. I actually don't know if that's what America needs. What the frick did I come into? Oh, we're just making jokes. And digging dirt. Yeah, I think I told all of my all of my TwitchCon stories, though, the last one I had was that story of the me not being able to go to the bathroom and me not being able to get through customs because I just somehow picked the worst line every single time. That was so frustrating, man. That was so frustrating. Mog, what if you were immortal? Isn't that like cosmic horror, you know, being immortal? Like, because the whole universe will eventually die and like you'll just still be there. It's like a horrible curse. Did you see the police in the bricks and minifig situation? I have not been, like, what is going on with this Lego scandal, dude? I don't know what's going on with this crazy Lego scandal everybody's been talking about. I gotta catch up on this. I know that there's some crazy Lego thing going on. Lego corruption. I don't know. Apparently it has to do with like the Mormon church. It's like an insane conspiracy. I don't even know, bro. The videos are cinema. I'll have to look into it. I'll have to look into it. People are offering me money for my cape codes. That's so funny. This is probably risky to do, but I'm gonna do it anyways. I'm gonna do it anyways. Hey yo, hey yo, hey yo. Beep, 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 beep. Hey yo. I got capes on capes, man. Dude is flexing on us. Should I just read a cape code out loud? Whoever gets it first wins. Y'all ready? All right, here we go. S U B S C R 1 B E. Just kidding. I just spelled subscribe. How dare you? I'm sorry. I was signing into my Microsoft account. I will give away some capes. I think I'm gonna give them away in a short though. I gotta figure out like the best way to do it, but I'm gonna give away some capes. I also have a I have a Minecraft experience one too. Hopefully it's not hopefully it's still redeemable. But yeah. I think I'll give away some capes. I'll probably make a short this week. Do you have any plans for a Wild West style town? Yes, I do. I do have plans for a Wild West style town. I'm very excited to do some more Western style deserty builds in this world because I don't really have any yet. And I'm pretty excited to try out that style. Looking forward to it. Fan art competition would be kind of cool. Do you have more info on the hay bed? I made a short this morning, and I tried to give as much info as I possibly could on the hay bed. I basically said everything I know. But if you have any specific questions about the straw beds, let me know. I will answer anything I can. But yeah, for now, like when I play tested them, they didn't explode in the nether at the end. They just disappeared. They stack to 16. They disappear when you sleep at them. They're currently crafted with 3 hay bales, but that might be changed. Yeah, I'm trying to think what else. They float like normal beds do. Hey, welcome in, Raiders. Hey, Mog, you're my favorite YouTuber. So glad to catch you on stream. Thanks for all the amazing content. Oh, thank you, Lucky River. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Can you tell us if you know more but can't tell us under NDA? I don't know any more about the new update that's coming. I do have some knowledge about non-Minecraft update stuff that's under NDA. And I believe the NDA for that ends in like a week or two, and we can talk about it. So in one of the next streams, I'll be able to discuss the rest of what I know. It's nothing crazy. Blink twice if you know about the end update. No news on the end update. Nothing. I don't know anything about that. Other than I still think it's gonna come out next summer, probably. But I could be totally wrong on that one. It's just my best guess. It might never happen? Oh, the end updates, they're working on it. For sure they are. I think that's been basically confirmed. In my opinion. What would you want in the ideal end update? I mean, I basically talked about a lot of it in my end update video. Like, what I think they would do and how they would structure it. So that video basically says most of what I would have to say. What's your opinion on the new plan structure? What's crazy is I totally called that. I said in my end video that campsites would be super cool for the end dimension, and they basically added abandoned campsites in the overworld. Very, very similar to what I suggested. So that was pretty weird. It's like almost exactly what I suggested. Do you have an estimate of how many in-game days you've spent on this world? Unfortunately, I don't. I have, like, really no idea. There's no good way for me to get an account, so any estimate I would have would just be a total guess. Happy Pride Month, by the way, guys. Happy Pride. I am a queer content creator, if you didn't know. How old were you when you started this world? I was 15 when I started the world, and I turned 16 like maybe a month after starting the world. So it was almost exactly 14 years ago when I was 15 going on 16. Now I'm 29 going on 30. Wait, you're like old for real, for real? Yeah. I know. How big is the world file? It's like 5 gigs. There's not a lot on Superflats, right? So like the world file is not too bad. Man, digging dirt is so addicting sometimes. I don't want to sound disrespectful, but what does queer mean? Queer is like a catch-all term for like any LGBTQ kind of identity or sexuality. It's like a, yeah, basically just a catch-all term. So I would probably identify as like, I'm not great with labels, but I would probably say I'm like gender fluid and pansexual. Those would be my labels, probably. Fire sweater, thank you, dude. Do you upload VODs? I do upload my VODs. The VODs go on my Mogswamp VODs channel, or VODswamp. You can look it up on YouTube. It should pop right up. All the VODs are horizontal on that channel as well, because I know on my main channel they appear as vertical, so that can be kind of a pain in the butt. So yeah, if you want the horizontal VODs, they're all on my VODswamp channel after the stream. Usually, I have them up in about 24 to 48 hours after the stream. How are you doing? Good, Assassinator. How are you doing? What's the mod you use for the book and quills? It's called Scribble. Super duper helpful mod that lets you do like font, colors, italics, bold, add pages, stuff like that. Really awesome mod. Fatty McDaddy OG. Mog, can you explain superlative, like world height? What Y level you start at? Well, so with original flat worlds, you start at Y level 0. So the bedrock is at 0, and so that's why when you upgrade past 1.18, and if you break the bedrock, you can actually build below bedrock for another 64 blocks. Because The build limit is still -64, but the bedrock's at 0. But if you start a new super flat world past 1.18, the bedrock will be at -64 instead of 0. So that's the main difference between new and old super flat worlds. And there are consequences to the world height being different for new super flat worlds. Like, you can't get as many structures in new super flat worlds, like trial chambers and stuff like that. So yeah, you really want to stick with an older super flat world that's been upgraded if you want to be able to get all the stuff in the game. The only downside is that obviously you'd have to break a lot of bedrock if you want to build underneath Y0. Weak does stuff. Thank you for the raid, dude. Use a speed beacon? Honestly, I've found it's not really worth, like, setting up and moving beacons and doing all that just for the little speed boost, because I already have, like, unbreaking, you know, Instamine. It just doesn't really feel like my speed is the bottleneck. It's like, the bottleneck is just, like, how fast I can look at and break all the little blocks. See, I'm not even, like, going forward that fast, because I'm having to strafe back and forth and break all the blocks side to side, so in my experience with doing this, speed beacon doesn't really help that much. Also could just do potions instead of beacon. Unless you're talking about haste beacon. Okay. Guys, I think we've told all of our TwitchCon stories. We've dug lots of dirt, and I'm starting to get a little bit of sleepy. So I should probably wrap it for the day, and we'll see you guys next week. Might even stream before next Wednesday. We'll see. Still feeling pretty motivated from TwitchCon, so might do some bonus streams in the next couple weeks until my motivation wears off and I go back to being lazy again. But yeah, I think for today, we're probably going to wrap it up. That was a really great stream. Good, like, almost a 3-hour stream there. Had a good time. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. I got a meeting I have to get to in 10 minutes anyways, so it's a good time to end it. But yeah, guys, thank you for joining today's stream. It was awesome hanging out with y'all. I had fun telling all the stories from TwitchCon and getting you guys up to date on everything I've been up to. Again, go subscribe to Mogswamp VODs or VODswamp on YouTube. If you just joined and you want to see the rest of the VOD, it'll be up in, like I said, usually 24 to 48 hours after the stream ends. Also, check out Mogswamp. That's my side channel. We've been turning these streams into shorts, and then we've also been turning a lot of them into videos on the Mogswamp channel. And who knows, one of your questions that you asked me today might be turned into a short tomorrow. So go subscribe to Mogswamp. It's really fun to see the streams chopped up into shorts and videos and stuff, and get that extra content in between the big uploads on the main channel. But anyways, that's about it. If you're on Twitch, I'm gonna raid someone, so don't go anywhere. We're gonna spread the love, pass the love on to the next person. All right, guys. I will see you next time. Thank you for a great stream. Bye, guys.